Hey everybody, doing some Age of Empires 2 HD today because I feel like getting back into this game after the announcement of Age of Empires 1 Remake being made. And I don't know, thought I'd get back into it. I haven't played it in forever. 3 was my jam. I was never the biggest guy in 2, but I thought I'd give it another try. I've got all the expansions, so I have the 500 fucking teams there are now. Sophia was asking if that Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan Densetsu stream is continuing. Yeah, I am going to continue at some point. It's just there is no part 10. It has not been recorded yet, so. I want to try the Slavs because they sound interesting, and they were not in the game like the original back when I used to play. Infantry and Siege Civilization. Farmers work 15% faster. Tracking free. I think that's you see farther with infantry, which is good, if that is in fact what that is. Siege Workshop units cost 15% less. So better farming, siege units cost a little bit less, a free promotion, and I have bowyers, which I'm guessing are melee cavalry. Orthodox monks have extra armor. Maybe good. Infantry damage adjacent units. Probably good. Team bonus, military units, or military buildings, I'm illiterate, provide 5 population. That sounds quite good. So, I'm basically going to have to just flat out remember how to play, because I don't remember. And who knows, maybe if I end up doing really well, then I will start doing open challenges with you guys. I have no plans to play Resident Evil 7, and yes, I'm playing as Slav_leader. For anyone who caught my stream over on Gadge's stream yesterday, where we're playing some WWE 2K17 with the wacky creator wrestlers that they have online. That was awesome. Tracking is the infantry vision improvement, so you're correct. I'm happy about that, because that's an important improvement. I like that. Alright, I'll play against random. Okay. Sound effects sound a little quiet, but we'll see how it gets once we get in game. Random map, 2-person map. Yeah. Difficulty standard. Let's just go with that and see how it goes. I'll probably completely shit the bed, but whatever. Those Slavic bagpipes. Okay. Is it still V for villager? No, it's A in this game. Man, that's weird. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna start getting used to stuff. So I can't right-click on the map. That's correct, okay. Let's just get the goats. No, we need the hunt. Right, because hunting's still way faster. Oh, God, and water will actually stop the cavalry in this version, that's right. Game does sound... I'm illiterate. Game does sound a little bit quiet, actually. Is F10? Yeah. Let me turn this up a little. That sounds okay to me. Maybe a tiny bit quieter. There we go. Yeah, I could change some of the hotkeys if I wanted. I know that the game does allow that. You need to build more houses. Oh, do I actually start off at my population limit? So it's A and then Q if I want to do a house. Got it. Ooh, can I not queue them up to immediately go do a task right after? I don't remember, actually. Thanks for following GHF and I Like Gold 1. Welcome to the flock. Alright, we'll do that for now. So I do need to remember... Okay, yeah, you can't queue them up right after to go build something. That's frustrating. So I gotta learn all the new hotkeys for this because, you know, I'm used to, like, B being built. Okay, this is where our gold deposit is. I need to find our stone deposit. Let's just try something like that. So are you gonna automatically hunt? Yes, you're automatically sent to hunter. So waypoints will give them a task then. And I'm spending... What is it? How much food is it? 50 food in this game for a villager. Okay. Man, they get stuck on every little thing. Forgot how damn good the music was? Yeah, the music is really good. They got a bit of a walk to bring the food back, but hunt is still the best way to get food. I do have one workshop mod on, by the way, that just makes the texture of the ground nicer. Apparently that's quite a common one to get. God, does he just not Like, if I just do that, is he actually gonna go? No. No, he's not gonna go, and I don't know why. What if I do... Nope. Okay, he just doesn't follow multiple, If he's given multiple move orders, he's just not gonna follow them. That's really weird. Okay. Well, at least I've learned that early. Alright, they're gonna run out of hunt pretty fast. So you can't direct hunt in this game, can you? Because that's a big thing in Age of Empires 3, is... yeah, that's not gonna work. You have to shoot them from the correct direction so that they'll be running towards your camp. Which means that berry bushes might actually be a bit of a better idea. Even though it's gonna be way slower food. Ooh, that sucks. Alright, we're gonna need more other resources. We need stone up there. We definitely need more wood. So A, and then mill, mining camp, lumber camp. Okay. We may as well get this going early. Got a lumber camp. Need more homes. Okay, well, we may as well. Military buildings is S. Oh, is it grid hotkeys by default? Okay, okay, that's actually... Now that I know it's grid hotkeys, that's a lot easier. Hey, Mighty Cleffa. I'm relearning the game. Alright, so we got the barracks going up. We're Slavs, so the barracks will count towards population limit. I'm guessing it'll provide 5 like a house, but we'll see. Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Alright, I don't like being supply blocked for so long like this. Our wood is not great though. How much do we need for a house? It's only 25 for a house. Okay, I should be building houses more liberally. Alright, that gave us 5. Okay, so the barracks does count towards 5. And then, yeah, grid hotkeys. Except for, weirdly enough, that's not Q. Okay, so it's semi-grid hotkeys, but they move around a little bit. Well, that reminds me, I still gotta try Dawn of War 3. I've heard it's really, really terrible, but I want to give it a try anyway, because maybe people are overhyping how bad it is, and my mom got it for me due to the sale. She saw it on my wish list. Hey, Boom Arrows. Alright, so we've got our first militia. I've got no reason to rush. I've got no real reason to believe that I would win a rush with how out of practice I am, so I'm just not going to take that risk. We're building a mill down there as a food drop-off point. We can get some farming going. I don't want to wait too long to do farming anyway, because one of our abilities as Slavs is we farm faster, so I may as well take advantage of that. Not enough food? How much do we need for this? 60 food, 20 gold. Right, we actually don't have gold going yet. We know that our opponent is Sarakrins, rather, which I don't know what their abilities are. Oh, we can scout them. Any upcoming games or DLC you're looking forward to? On July 10th, the new Fire Pro Wrestling game comes out, and I'm really pumped for that. Let's mess up their economy a little. Oh, yep, we can get out of here now. Any second that I've taken somebody off of helping their economy is a second gain for me. Reseed farms, right, I forgot about that mechanic. That's a bit of a frustrating one to get used to. If anyone has any pro tips in the chat, by the way, feel free to throw them at me. Because I was never a huge player of this game. I did used to play it, but not a ton. So pro tips are very much appreciated. Alright, we're starting to get the rest of our economy up and running, just not the quickest in the world. Alright, so we are not super far from them. So what are they doing, out of curiosity? They got a mill? Alright, well, they probably don't have anyone garrisoned in there again, so I could probably just walk right back in and keep scouting them. I don't want to stop making villagers. At the same time, I really would like to get a little bit of military and hurt their economy early while I get a chance. Is that another house? Yeah, get away. Nope. Yep, they were quick to get someone in there that time. Mining camp built. Good, we've got that running. This is good. What do I need to age up, actually? At least 2 buildings. I have that, and I need way more food. Okay. I will get a couple more people and then just build up on the food. Pro tip, half your pop cap should always be villagers. Yeah, I know that much. Okay, good. By default, Tilda is idle villager. That's good, because that's what I would always make it on the games. Alright. We're just gonna save up and age up. Alright, keep the scouting going. I want to know if they have a barracks. If you don't make your farms look pretty, I hate you. Pro tip. You want me to, like, organize them well? I do know that I need to manually reseed farms, and you can queue them up in a mill, but you don't want to queue up a ton, because, you know, then you're just asking to be running out of wood when you need it for other things that are more immediately important. Which is really a lesson to learn in any RTS. Lumber camp over here. Where's their gold supply? I want to know what I want to hit first. And it's probably their gold supply. So I know it said that we're a siege and infantry civilization. You can use your sheep for food as early as you should always use your sheep as food as early as you can. Okay, I didn't know I should be using them right away. Do they start fully fattened up in this game, or did they gain it over time? Oh, you know what? I think 100 is their max. Okay, thanks for the pro tip. I probably could have gotten this done a lot sooner than had I known. Okay, there's their gold supply. They're already in feudal age, so they're gonna start making better military than me. They don't have a barracks yet, so I've got that little bit of an advantage. I forgot about relics. So they have gold, stone, gold. Okay. Okay, I pretty much know what's going on there for now. So I need 500. Doesn't say what the hotkey for that is, but it should be Z, right? No? I guess there just isn't one. No hotkey for this research either. Makes your villagers harder to kill. That is worth it, but I don't want it to delay my timing of aging up. In fact, I'm aging up too late in the first place. I have way too many people on food right now. Or on wood, rather. So I'm just gonna put them on gold for the sake of keeping my military going, and I don't feel like I need much stone early on. I don't remember stone being like a huge thing you spend a whole ton of. This seems fun, to be honest. It's on sale, damn, but this game's really good. I like this one. It's got multiplayer, which is always fun. Come on, we're so close. Cut that sheep faster. Come on! Okay, manually, you could drop it off, thank you. Oh, man. I thought that gag was only gonna go for like 10 seconds. Jesus, that was like a minute. These noises take me back. Yeah, they kind of do for me too. I started with Age of Mythology, but I did play a lot of this. I was always more of an Age of Empires 3 guy. Age of Empires 3 is my favorite Age of Empires. Age of Mythology, I also really, really love, though. I really want to get more militia going. Because I do need an early army, because I am acutely aware that if I let them run away with the game, it's not going to do very much. Stone isn't very useful until the Castle Age. Yeah, and I don't know what age my dudes are best in. Because, you know, every civilization really has the time when they excel, and I don't know when the Slavs excel. I would imagine the Slavs are more of a Castle Age team, because, you know, the siege unit discount and everything, so I get the feeling I am not going to be doing a ton in feudal. I kind of want to go towards castle, but who knows. Oh yeah, Alt F4 for better graphics. I completely believe you. Alright, come on, any second now. There we go, got villagers going again. I do like that everything looks more modern when that happens. Alright, I want to upgrade to man-at-arms soon, but I just want to create a couple militia first. Farms produce more food. Yep, I think I want to get that before I even start on farms. I do need to start on farms very soon. So we'll get that research going now. Alright, we got 3 militia. Not that that's very good, but you know, it's definitely better than nothing. Queue up a reseed farm and just is A and then A, I guess, yeah. Ooh, we need to really get farming operations going now. God, this music's so good. There it goes. Is that pretty enough for you? So shitty looking. Okay, we have a few farms queued up. There we go. We got our sped up farming going. I'll put people on gold for now. There we go. We got our farming going, and our Slavs farm faster. Let's get one more militia trained up. Guess pro tip is the new dumb joke now. That's been a good long running dumb joke off and on for a long time. Judging by just knowing the historical record of my enemies, they're gonna have some good cavalry. They're probably gonna have like camel archers and shit. So it would be smart to have some spearmen, who I'm sure are anti-cavalry, right? Yeah, these are anti-cavalry. Especially war elephants, apparently. Okay. Wheelbarrow research. It's expensive, but it's really good. Town watch, loom. What building would normally give the tracking upgrade? And do I start with it? Or do I need to have the building? Like, is this Rise of Nations style, where as soon as I get the building, I get those upgrades for free, but I need the building? Camel archers don't exist. Slavs have a unique unit called a Go Picnic, but the twist is you can't have a university. Interesting. I know that one of our unique units is the Bowyer, which I'm fairly sure is Castle Age. Men-at-Arms research complete. Okay, let's actually just harass them a little bit. What's the equivalent of a move in this? I don't want to over-rely on a move. Tab? Okay. All right, we're A moving a little. I'm probably just gonna switch that to A, to be honest. Oh, A is switch to aggressive stance? Ooh, I'd rather be that then. All right, yeah, I need to do more houses. That's what I need. Ooh. Oh, we scared them away. Okay. Well. Oh, they're farming around the town center. That's smart, because that's where they're gonna be most protected. I'm not really gonna get a whole lot out of burning this. Am I? Yeah, my swords don't really do much to the buildings. But we'll harass them a little bit just to keep them away from some of their resources. And I really should never stop producing villagers. It's just, again, not being able to queue things up so that I build something and they go right on resources after makes me a little nervous. All right, don't go chasing them straight into where you're gonna get hurt. Stay back a little bit and keep harassing them. You know what? Stay there. Don't build a wall, build a car. You know what? I feel like a car would aid me. Gonna go ahead and say, though, that although they did put out 500 expansions for this, apparently, according to the chat, I'm fairly sure they didn't put out a car expansion. I know we were all a little bit disappointed in the lack of car expansions in this game. But, you know, compromises have to be made to make a coherent game. I feel like continually building houses is smarter. Actually, if anything, I should be building a second barracks right now, because my barracks also gives me population limit. And I'm feeling my barracks, I might as well just put the waypoint right there. Is a cheat code to get a car? That doesn't surprise me. I know there's a monster truck in the third one. Alright, fall into position. And I don't have siege units, so I don't really want to hit the town center. So I'm just gonna keep, like, hurting their residents. Did they not have any military? Because they're not sending anything at me, and I'm ravaging them. So you'd think they'd send something this way. All right, let's just go ahead and get another barracks. I don't feel like I have any compelling reason to... Oh, hi. Tab move them. Hey, guys, you want to actually swing at these guys? Thank you. Sending all the spearmen after their scout there. Wow, he didn't last long. I don't know what they were thinking sending the scout in melee against my spearmen. Right, they're getting gold up there. I tried to A move again. I'm gonna tap move up there. Okay. I want more housing. And I would like a watchtower over there, because if they're being sneaky, then they're gonna walk up behind and just kick my ass. And I really would enjoy that not occurring. Oh, they're trying to convert me. They're wololoing me. Oh, they got one of my guys, and they're just kind of scouting with them. Okay. They got a monastery. Okay, yeah, that's where they're getting their Wololos from. They got a blacksmith. Okay, interesting choice. There we go. Fuck you. Use a siege unit against infantry. Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. Right, I need more stuff from this age anyway. So we do not have a siege workshop because we haven't aged up yet. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and take a blacksmith. How are things going down here? Just fine. And they're trying to make another mill. Yeah, it's not happening. I'm gonna leave those guys right there for now. Are they really gonna walk this guy right up to my troops? What are they doing? Okay, you can get a farm going, because I do need better food production. My economy's good, it's not great, and I'd like it to be great. You know what, I'm cool with that. Let's start getting some more stone, because I do feel like I'm gonna end up needing that. Let's take one off that list, actually, and save up some resources. Yeah, tab move, please. Get these people. I think I accidentally hit one of the people with that. Ooh, they are not very good at, like, surrounding and pursuing these people on tab move. What's going on over there? Oh, they're hitting that. That's fine. I'm cool with that. The AI is not very smart when it comes to this. They're really throwing away a lot of villagers they don't need to. If I were them, I'd just focus really hardcore on farming right now, because it's the only thing they can safely do the way I've boxed them in. They've kind of made a defensive wall of buildings to try and keep me out. Does the blacksmith stable? Oh, right. I need to make, ooh, that's brutal. Yeah, they gotta replant a bunch. Throwing a bunch of extra farms on the list there. Get a market. And increasing scale mail armor. Right, I actually don't care about that one anymore. Where did my troops go? Did my troops run in the middle of the town and die? Great, that's why I hate aggressive stance. What difficulty is this? This is standard difficulty. I think it was probably way too low of a difficulty. I just picked standard because I felt like I'd be really out of practice and the AI would probably kick my ass, but it turns out my good habits from Age of Empires 3 are carrying over and making me do well at Age of Empires 2. Do you have like a gold mine over here? Or, oh no, you're coastal fishing. Okay. Really? You're coastal fishing? You have a long walk home, dude. You might as well just farm. They might be having wood issues. Market is built, sweet. Alright, raging up to Castle Age. I should have done this sooner, to be honest. Trade carts. I don't remember how good trade carts actually are. Alright, farming operation is going well. Yeah, I'd like my infantry to be stronger. Not enough food? Oh, right, food is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Okay, let's go make sure that they're not getting stone. Again, not the most useful resource at the moment, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Ooh. Hi, crossbowman. He's actually doing some decent damage, because I don't really have cavalry to take care of this guy. Luckily, he's very dumb and stopped just, like, you know, kiting me. So the AI is smart enough to kite a little bit. But not much. I really need to get rid of this, though. Their archery range is going to be a problem. Trade carts are met, but they're an infinite source of gold? Okay. Being attacked. Yeah, I know. It's right in front of my face. Oh, they're apparently trying to get gold down there as well. I should probably, you know, keep an eye out. What is that you're building? Another archery range? Let's stop that from happening. Last thing I want to have happen is to get just flooded with archers. Because archers are clearly what's going to kick my ass right now. There we go. That is beautiful. Oh, but you can only trade with other players. Oh, okay, so it's only good in team games. They are really starting to pile on archers now. Alright, well, we're gonna have longswordsmen soon, which will help, but not, you know. Oh, God. Okay, we actually need to pull out a little bit here. Which is fine. Will be fine, because I'm gonna hit them back twice as hard really soon. What I'm gonna do here is, yeah, drop that off first. And then I'd really like a siege workshop, which is apparently R. Put that on 4, and we're gonna start making siege units. Get over here. 3 is a lot easier. I disagree. A lot of people like to say things about 3 when they haven't actually played competitive 3 or seen a competitive scene of 3. A lot of people like to act like, oh, it has card building mechanics, which means it's inherently unfair. Not even remotely true. It's just a common myth from people who don't actually know the pro scene and the competitive scene of 3 like I do. You're right, I am worst chat lesbian because I am not one. Fuck you, I don't want you getting that. There you go. Yeah, I really gotta take care of these archers. They're killing a ton of my units when really I've got no reason to be dying right now. It's entirely due to my own idiocy of not getting any cavalry. And the AI is smart enough to have figured out, hey, wait a minute, you know? Ah, fuck, I basically suicided him. Yeah, I agree, it depends on what you find fun. I'm mostly criticizing those who believe that the game, that 3 is not as competitive for reasons that doesn't make it not as competitive. It's got problems. It's just people identify the wrong things as problems with it, which is, it's frustrating as an Age of Empires 3 player when they just have so many misconceptions about the game. Alright, I'm completely killing him into my economy, which means that I really have no excuse to be losing this. I just need to make a stable. I could have taken care of this problem 1,000 years ago if I had just gotten off my ass and made a stable. Hey, you want to aim at the actual enemies here? Thank you. Ooh, wow, I'm getting my whole army slaughtered right now because of this. See, this is what I get. I had a huge advantage and I didn't press it. That's what I get for playing like an idiot. Yep. I'm losing a lot of resources worth of units here. Yeah, just fall back a little bit. And is the stable done? No. Once I get a few light cavalry to take care of the archers, I'll be fine. Assuming they don't press the advantage that they have. There we go. Knights or scout cavalry. Well, I'll get a knight going for now. Fast and heavy cavalry, blah, 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 blah. Resistant conversion, line of sight. Yeah, okay, I think knights are the way I want to go right now. And plus, we're Slavs, so I'd imagine we have decent heavy cavalry. I don't know what age we get the bow years, but I'm pretty sure that unique units are always from your castle, so... Alright, so that's going to be control group 2, is going to be the cavalry. Alright. I'm gonna get a bunch of spearmen going as well. elephants are created faster than knights? That's confusing. All right, get a little bit more siege. Have these knights ready to go. So the knights can't see very far, unfortunately. Let's do a little damage here. See if we can draw their army back out again. Now, they do have the gold on the other part of the map, too. I don't know why they're really bothering with the dangerous gold. And how's our population limit? Not bad. I remember reading that the Slavs have really bad defenses. They don't have tower upgrades like most people do. Oh, that was nice. Okay, now hopefully things are gonna be much better with these knights. They do still take a decent amount of damage from these archers. Wow, these crossbowmen are badasses. What's good against crossbowmen, if not knights? Because they still do a lot of damage. Unless maybe they have a lot of blacksmith upgrades I'm unaware of. Fucking idiot units suiciding themselves. There must be a setting or something to make the default stance. Is there not a setting for default stance? Because in the other games, there was a default setting for what stance you want units to come out as, because I want them to come out as defensive, not aggressive. Use skirmishers against archers. That's the light cavalry line, right? Okay. Thank you for the pro tips. Yeah, upgrade to light cav. Okay, so heavy cav is not the best thing against archers. Got it. Hey, catapults. Aim over there. And I'll just make sure my knights don't get hit. God, catapults are strong. It's just, you know, they're inaccurate. They are siege units at the end of the day. They're meant for hitting big targets like buildings or gigantic armies. Okay, we got light cav coming. Oh, we've got some farm issues. Ooh, wish there was a notification for that. That is rough. A cluster of them is good? Yeah, I get that impression. I like that they're smart enough that they don't aim, like they don't fire when it's very clear that it'll just be a shitload of friendly fire. All right, so we got a little bit of light cav with the army now. We've got some more coming out. Not enough food, that's fine, we're working on it. Wheelbarrow improvement, or handcart rather, is probably one I should have gone a while ago. I'm pretty sure it's the Vikings that get those upgrades for free, and I think the Vikings are considered one of the strongest teams. Are the Huns still considered the strongest team, chat? Because I know that they were for a long time. Are Huns still considered the best? Vietnamese have Imperial Skirmishers. Celts, Koreans, and Mongols have some of the best ones you can remember. I'm guessing you mean catapults? Or maybe light cavalry. Because that would also make sense. That'd make more sense, actually. Yeah, go take that out. That's an archer. He's just scouting, probably. God, my horses are not very fast. People on foot are pretty much outrunning my horses. All right, mountain units have more health, faster. Okay, increasing their movement speed. That's good. They are not these are not catapults? Or... I have no idea what you're talking about now. I'm very confused. Oh! God, fucking almost got friendly fire there. A little bit trigger happy on them. Okay, good. That's still going. Okay. I'm ready to start moving in again. All right. No, fuck you. You're not taking my units. Oh, monks are the worst. Wish there was a big pro scene for Rise of Nations. That game's incredible. fuck. I'm getting slaughtered out here. I was doing so good earlier, and as soon as I started mass-producing crossbowmen, I just fell apart. I was doing so well before this. Don't attack that. Okay, we gotta pull out of this fight. Man. I could probably use more health on those units. That's probably part of my problem here. Let's just go ahead and make the executive decision of a castle over here. They're unupgraded Ongers. Probably not pronouncing that right. See, that's always the thing with playing an RTS you haven't played in a long time, or a new RTS, is figuring out the meta, where, like, you can have a lot of really good RTS habits that carry over, and it definitely helps a lot. Great, I got friendly fired on that. I should have been more careful. Guild 2 stream when? I don't know, I did one like 2 weeks ago. It was boring as fuck, unfortunately, because that game gets really boring really fast. I love the game, but it's got problems. Hey, you want to aim at the fucking units that are actually dangerous? Oh, I might need to forfeit this match. I'm not sure how well I can come back from this. I'm sure my economy is killing theirs, but like, all right, we need to fall back because I'm doing very poorly here. Let's get some ballistas. Oh, I'm doing terrible here. Use target ground if you don't have ballistics. Oh, is it just more accurate that way? I think it's university, right? But I think someone said earlier that Slavs don't have the university, which is a shame, because I do remember that having really good upgrades. Fuck, I think this might be it for me, unless we can get that castle up and running really fast. I wonder how, yeah, I wonder how much of a problem it is that I didn't bother with archers. Like, is that going to have massively handicapped me? I don't really know. Also, what kind of friendly fire are we looking at with the scorpions? It's a ballista, so I'm guessing it would have pretty big friendly fire. All right, I can make my bowyers now. Unique Slavic unit, heavily armored cavalry, resistant to melee attack. I mean, I'll try some. I don't know. I have no idea how good they are, but I have reason to believe they're probably better than just spamming out the stuff that any old team could get. With armor versus archer attacks, I need some skirmishers. Ballistas are called scorpions in this game. Infantry moves faster is always nice. More damage versus buildings. I've got my siege for that. I got my discount siege. All right, maybe this is where I start to make my comeback. Hand cannoneers are 10 plus damage against infantry. Yeah, I don't know what the gunpowder unit. I don't know like what kind of gunpowder unit upgrades I have available to me as the Slavs. All right. I was gonna say we're doing pretty well here, but really they're just conga lining units at me. So of course I'm gonna do really well. They're fighting like idiots. So that's not really saying much. I like to play an RTS multiplayer, though I'm not the best at multiplayer in RTSs. Yeah, but it's still fun. More than welcome to play with me if you want to. I'm not that great either at this, as you can see. 9 to sight of all buildings. Do I want to just go Imperial Age? I'm gonna handcart because, you know, it's always nice to have a healthy economy. Let's get some more bowyers. I get the feeling that bowyers are really gonna help me press an advantage in this war. They seem to be pretty fast and pretty strong, so... And I feel like the ballistas are really... Okay, I don't really want to get led into that. I'd rather lead them into what I'm doing over here. Oops, I don't want crossbows. I want elite skirmishers. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. I do notice that my bowyers actually have a lot of health, which is pretty nice. Because the archers really don't do much to them. I really don't like that tab is your equivalent of a move. I might change that hotkey. It feels really unnatural to me. Ooh, they're smart. They actually like fan out and everything. Wow. Gotta give them credit for that. All right, we're getting some cavalry upgrades. Okay, it really feels like the bowyers are what's getting me to start to cleave through their infantry, or their archer line rather. Did they fucking steal a unit? It sounded like they did. I played Age of Mythology with you, but you ain't playing that. I love that game, though. Are we getting attacked over here? No, we're just sharing gold. You know what? They're all friends. I'm gonna leave it be. Terrible idea? Probably. But I'm just gonna let it happen. They're friends. There needs to be friends in war. I don't have monks, so I'm not gonna get orthodoxy. And I get the feeling like I'd be, you know, focusing on too many separate things to go do that now. Something really loud just happened with my upstairs neighbors. I don't know what the hell that was. Sorry, was that cavalry as well? Cavalry attack? Hell yeah, I want that. Monks versus knights, because they're so cost effective. That is a good point, because knights are expensive, and monks steal units. I feel like monks are something I should probably be using more of. Yeah, get that. I feel like, yeah, monks are probably something I should be using way more of. Just queuing up a few more of those. I should probably have that hotkeyed. All right, let's do some damage. There's a Star Wars mod for Age of Mythology? Okay. Heard siege units going off, and I'm not really sure why. Are they not repairing their stuff? All right, well, move them in and take our... Oh god, the unit selections are really terrible. All right, I don't want to get too carried away with just letting them loose. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a little bit there. That's fine. Because I don't want them getting super separated and picked off one by one. I kind of still need them nearby to help, you know, draw attention away from the main army. Oh, great, they took one of my bowyers. I need more. And I want them up there. Oh, apparently I'm out of resources in some places. Okay, now is not a great time to have to do this. It seems like I'm actually doing quite well. Yeah, sometimes it's just one little change in tactics is all you need. I'm just trying to take it where they're making all their crossbowmen from, because it seems like they're just 100% all in on crossbows. Alright, I don't want to get friendly fired. You guys want to attack the building I told you to hit? I probably clicked the wrong building or something. Alright, we're doing good. You guys just do that for now. God, too much going on. It's a big part of RTSs, though, is learning how to manage 1,000 things at once. Can't believe they're not all just going for my nearly undefended siege equipment. That's what they should be doing. Ooh, yeah, get away from the town center. Because that's not happening without the siege equipment being involved. I hope I can outrange it. I actually don't know if I can. Hey, Taco Man. Okay, we have a lot of people idle right now, and I don't want to just have my economy completely fall apart, so we're gonna... Fuck. Really? That's over there? Okay. We're gonna get a mining camp over here. You have way better things to do. Where is my... Okay, there's my siege equipment. This is really hard to see, and it's getting hurt a bit. Okay. Okay, we need a bunch of bowyers right now, because that really feels like it's my bread and butter. Use rams against archers with diversion units while infantry attack the archers undisturbed. Why would I use a ram against an archer? Do you mean like an archery range? Seems like using a battering ram on a person is not the best use of a battering ram when I could be using it on a building, you know? Why are they like scouting with crossbowmen? Wouldn't they rather use cavalry for that? Anybody played Reigns? I think it was sent to me by the developers and I haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, there we go. We did some damage there. I don't know if they have another town center. I do know that they have another archery range though. So I've got to do something about that at some point. Oh god, do that. Right, I gotta put people on other tasks. Are we still getting stone anywhere? We're out of stone there. There's apparently stone up here. So we'll do mining camp up. Okay, game. There, just get it. Okay, there, we have everybody on something. Oh, great, they got this over here. Yeah, I want the catapults on this. I'm just gonna call them catapults, I don't give a shit. That's what they are. Because the ballistas are probably better against infantry than anything, although I'm sure they're not bad against buildings. Battering rams have archer cover on them. Oh, okay, so they just don't take much range damage. You know, I've got no reason to have the bowyers on that. That's just asking for them to get hurt. Whereas the siege equipment would be better at that. Did I not? Yeah, I can just, at this point, I'm just replacing that. Please just attack it. You're clearly in range, thank you. All right, are they gonna try and rebuild up here? So how good is the AI at surrendering when it's clearly doomed? Is the game terrible about that? Because I know a lot of games are terrible about that. I don't think they even have a mill up here, at least not that I've seen. They really spammed out those, there we go. They really spammed out those archery, those archer ranges, though. Oh, they're getting attacked by a wolf. It's okay, don't pay attention to that. The wolf's not important. Actually, I lost a catapult. I am surprised I came back from this, considering I really shat the bed earlier in this match. Okay, I'll kill the wolf. Alright, what was my hotkey again for Siege Workshop? I put that on 4, apparently. Okay. Actually, you know what? Battering rams. Let's give that a try. Because people were saying that was good. I don't like single unit spam a whole lot, because it feels like it's too easy to counter, because then they just need to spam the thing that your unit's weak against. But it seems like the AI is not adapting very well, so I'm not seeing the impetus to not just spam it. Alright, well, let's just move our way up there. Ah, they're gonna get distracted by buildings. Okay. Good to know. Burning buildings do not take damage over time in this game, as far as I'm aware. It does feel kind of good getting back into this game, I'll say. Iron casting, yeah. Just increase my cav damage. Ooh, I can take that out pretty fast. I guess just, you know, sheer damage. Are they? Am I getting a unit converted? It sounded like I was, but I don't think I am. Well, their monastery is getting hit as collateral. All right, I'll kill Bob Wolf. Oh, I get it. All right, well, I took that out. Do they have another town center somewhere I'm unaware of? I mean, I may as well age up, because I think there's the spies upgrade in this game. New upgrade done. Let's just age up. Cavalry archers. Okay, yeah, don't need that then. Well, we took out where they're making their archers. They seem to be basically dead. Stop being paranoid about Wolalos. I have every right to be paranoid about Wolalos. Wolalos are a bitch. Aging up, everything seems to be fine. I've completely fallen apart on my economy, but I feel like I'm kind of at a point where I don't need to pick it back up. I totally forgot that there are upgrades in this one towards resource rate. I just haven't needed it because I haven't been spending the resources efficiently enough. Like, my resources are so lopsided. God, battle rams are slow. I'm sure battle rams could get wiped out really fast by cavalry. It's probably their weakness. Slavs don't get bombard towers. Yeah, it seems like Slavs are not a popular team from what I was reading. Apparently, they just lack a lot of very good buildings and upgrades. And, that kind of offsets their otherwise pretty powerful stuff. Like, you know, Bowyer seemed to be a pretty solid, unique unit. But, you know, from what I read, you know, they lack university. They lack, I feel like there's a few major things. I know there was something I said earlier that apparently they lacked that was major. It's like tower upgrades and stuff. Apparently they are very bad at base defense. Who has the best base defense? I'd assume the Byzantines, right? Byzantine Empire must have the best defense. Walls of Theodora and all of that. Oh, what's this? Okay, we've almost aged up, by the way. No one idle. Okay. They got a barracks up here that they've never used. Loving the River City Ransom Let's Play. I'm happy you like it. New favorite thing that I'm doing. I'm really happy with how that's turned out. I think me and What a Geek, we really rocked that one. It's a fun playthrough. All right, we could just do the Wonder. Oh, we do have a university. Okay, so apparently Slavs do have a university. Let's get our monastery, which is something we should have done forever ago because of orthodoxy. You know, press your advantage. We'll just build our Wonder, though, on the side. May as well. Does anyone remember the hard condition for victory? Is it destroy every building? Battering ramming a farm. I'm not quite sure how they're doing it, but you know what? I'm not going to begrudge them for trying. Really? Really, buddy? Still scanning around the map with that guy. They probably built like a whole new base somewhere else that I haven't even seen. Knowing my luck. Alright, so we got a university. And we have our monastery. For conversion, faith, unit garrison. Right, I don't think the spy upgrade is in this game, is it? Where you see everything the enemy has based off their money. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the chat a little bit here. It's called the Theodosian Walls, named after their builder. Yes. What did I call it? Walls of Theodora? I'm an idiot. I know history, but I don't know super history. There we go, there it is. It's 400 gold, which means that they probably have next to nothing. Okay, so we can see through their eyes now, and we can see that they've basically got nothing. Send a ballista to go hunt that down. Good luck. There we go. Oh, is this one of those games that have like a billion achievements that are completely arbitrary? Well, we won. We're 10% way done our Wonder. I did better than I expected because I expected to lose my first match. But I also really slipped up in mid-game. All right. So what does it tell us here? Total score, yeah. You just converted. Yeah, I should have went for some religion because the Slavs do have that armor bonus for my monks. So it was probably really stupid of me to not press that that strength. You did not even get a dock. Yeah, I think fishing's really strong in this game, and I never bothered with a dock, so that's a problem. That's the thing, though, with RTSs is Navy's usually either really good or really garbage. So, you know. Feudal Age, yeah, they crushed me to Feudal Age. I really wasted time on that. Wow, I didn't know they were Castle Age that early. They really didn't press that advantage at all, did they? They explored almost the whole map, which, of course, the AI is really obsessed with doing that. Research count, research percentage. Total castles. It's really weird that they never built a castle. I don't really know why they didn't. All right, I was really hoping it would tell me useful shit like, you know, APM and stuff like that. That's why Rise of Nations was so ahead of its time. It had shit built into it that helped you with competitive play. Are you only playing the new civs? No, I'm playing whoever I feel like. Yeah, I never bothered with that relic. All right, let me tab out and just check if that secret project can be announced yet. Come on. Please. Nope. Secret project's not live yet. Damn, wish I could tell everybody. Can you play as the Japanese next? Well, before I pick who I want to play as next, I want to look at my opponents here. So I was against the Saracens, which is like Persia, I believe. My history for, you know, Dark Ages, early Middle Ages, is a bit shaky when it comes to the Middle East. But I believe that would be the Persians, or the remnants of. Market trade cost only 5%. I'm not sure what it means by that. Market costs negative 75 wood, so I'm guessing the market building itself costs less wood to build. Double the hit points on transport ships. That sounds real, and double the carry capacity. That sounds like really map specific, if that's any good. Galleys attack 20% faster. I'm guessing that's a lot more DPS on galleys. Cavalry archers plus 3 attack versus buildings, so they could hit and run buildings pretty well. Mamluks, which are camels. I completely called that. Killed monks return 33% for their cost. I mean, this is when their own monks die. Zealotry, camel Mamluks, 30 more hit points. And foot archers plus 1 attack versus buildings. Those are some weird bonuses. They don't sound that good on paper, but it's entirely possible that their rundown of like what units they have available are really good. I don't know. Run try random, do you have to whatever you get? I love doing that. Yeah, the thing with me picking random is I don't know what I'm gonna have, because I don't know what my abilities are, because I'm not familiar with like every team's abilities. There are so many abilities. You say more like Saracen. Oh, right, Saracen. Yeah, sorry, I did know that, actually. It's, again, it was so long ago that I studied Dark Age history that my pronunciation is going to be all kinds of fucked up. I do like the time period. It's just, like most humans on Earth, I'm way more familiar with, like, Middle Ages and, like, late medieval than I am going into medieval. You know, this is all like fucking. If you've played Crusader Kings 2, this is like early game start date Crusader Kings 2, if not a little bit before. Actually, definitely a little bit before. So, I was asked to play as Japan. Japanese. Can someone tell me, the logos next to each name here, they're the different expansions. What does the star mean? And which one is default? Default is the red-haired one, right? I think so. Where's Britain's? Yeah, because Britain's were in the base game, and they got the red, so I think the red is the base game. Timeline is like 800 to 1400s. Yeah. I don't know if it even would go to 1400s, because I know that not every team has gunpowder. Although, to be historically accurate, not everyone would have a gunpowder by then either. Or at least not, like, to the point of refining that into using carbines and muskets. Well, let's think, do you plan on doing anything with XCOM 2 when War of the Chosen comes out? I don't know yet. I've looked very little into it. Red Helm is base game, blue is Conquistadors. Yeah, and then green was the first new expansion to the remake. And then after that, it's, I think this weird looking one. I can't even tell what that is. I think it's supposed to be like an African face mask because it's African countries and Portugal for some reason. which Portugal's in the Iberian Peninsula, so I mean, it's close. Are you gonna play online? No way I'm good enough to play online yet. Although I might play with you guys, like, just not competitive against, like, randoms online. So the Japanese infantry civilization, fishing ships have double health, have more armor, have a better work rate by 5%, and their work rate percent goes up depending on the age. Mills, lumber mills and mining camps cost half. So that's my drop-off points and upgrade places. Infantry attacks 25% faster starting in feudal age. That sounds really good. Like, that's DPS, so that's strong. Samurai, which I think someone before was saying in the chat, are pretty good. Towers shoot extra arrows. That might be good, assuming they hit. Trebuchets fire and pack faster. That sounds really good. And then galleys have a better line of sight as a team bonus. Seems, map specific. Depends on how much fighting you're going to do on the water. I mean, that sounds really strong on paper. My fishing ships work faster, and fishing is quite good. My lumber camps and everything cost less, which really is only going to play in early game. Those extra resources are really only going to matter in the very beginning, but that's fine. Getting things up and running faster is important. Infantry attacks faster starting in feudal age, and it's not like I'm going to do a dark age rush anyway, so that sounds pretty powerful. And assuming the samurai is a good unit, then, I'm sure they're melee, so they get that speed bonus. Samurai can 1v1, can kill champions 1v1 because of the 25% attack rate. They have an attack bonus against other unique units. Interesting. Gain like 10 more damage. That's a lot, actually. Huh. Okay, so Japan sounds pretty good. So I know that the Huns are usually considered one of the best, right? Yeah, I know that don't need houses is pretty fucking huge for rushing. In general, I know rushing teams are considered some of the best. Cavalry archers cost less, starting in castle. Trebuchets are more accurate. Wow, that's good. Tarkans, I think, do bonus damage against buildings, don't they? If I'm remembering correctly, they're kind of like a Pricknicks from the third game. Which I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of a Pricknick, but, Marauders create Tarkans as stables. I guess it's just so you don't need a castle. Atheism is 100 extra years on a relic or wonder victories. Yeah, I know atheism is considered one of the shittiest technologies in the game, because it's only any good at stopping other people from getting a really niche victory type, so it's not super useful. And they got a discount on spies and trees and research, which is late game stuff anyway, so their unique research doesn't seem that great. Team bonus is stables work 20% faster, which sounds really good, because, they're all about their cavalry spam. Cavalry with a bit of siege. Huns have the best militia rush, because of no need to build houses. That's a good point. I hadn't considered that. Yeah, Huns are really good because of the pop cap. That seems like it's their biggest advantage. Mongols are in this game, aren't they? Yeah, Mongols are in it. I remember Mongols being really good, but they have a very similar playstyle to Huns, and I almost always just went with Huns. I know Mongols, yeah, they're a little bit better about the cavalry archers, which is cool. It's a fun playstyle, the hit and runs. Straight houses don't lose their population room. That's weird. Drill siege workshops units move 50% faster. That is good. It's really interesting that Mongols and Huns have a lot of bonuses that are very similar, but it feels like the Huns are just kind of better. Like, it's not like a 1-to-1, like it's just the same team, but with higher number bonuses. Obviously, their bonuses are similar but different, but it feels like the Huns are a lot better in a lot of ways, mostly because of that pop cap. Is that like an agreed upon thing that Huns are generally considered the best team? Because I know they used to before all these expansions came out. I don't know if like Italy or something is suddenly better. That's Indians. Italians. Like what are the Italians like? Archer naval nation. I always get a little worried when I hear naval nation, because it's not like, you don't do a whole lot of fighting on the water unless your map happens to be water-based. It's not like a boat can go on land. Advancing next age costs less. I mean, how many resources does that really save you over the course of a game, though? Dock tech costs less. Might be good. Fishing ships cost less wood. decent. Gunpowder units cost less. I'm sure that's really good in the late game, but, you know, this only comes in handy once you get far enough. Geonese crossbowmen, which, for all I know, are very good. And some, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one, some infantry. So they got 2 unique units, so those might kick ass. Foot archers +1 armor and +1 armor piercing. Probably good. Silk Road trade units cost 50% less. That's good in a team game, I'd assume. And their team bonus is that those infantry units are available at their barracks. See, that's one of those ones where just reading it on paper, I have no idea if they're good. I feel like whether they're good or not is entirely dependent on how good that infantry unit is. You should play on Dark Force. Is that a map type? Wait, they do get camels? Mongols didn't have camels. Wait, Mongols? The Mongols had camels? I'm gonna say historically, I'm fairly sure they did not. They came from the steppes. They didn't have camels. Archer range? No, I'm looking for stable, aren't I? Oop, went too far, I think. Stable. Camel! Heavy camel. Okay. Huns have camels. Could have fooled me. Dark Forest is a very hard map. What's hard about it? Is it just difficult to navigate? So what's Vietnam like? Someone was talking about Vietnam earlier. Archer civilization, that sounds fun. Reveal enemy position at start of game. That's interesting for rushing. Archery range units have 10% more health in feudal, 15 castle, 20 imperial. Free conscription, which I'm guessing conscription is you train units faster. If anybody knows what conscription does, let me know. Rattan archers, which is an archer. Battle elephants, 30% more health. Paper money. Tributes 50 gold to each ally. Weird. That doesn't sound the greatest in the world, honestly. 500 gold. It doesn't sound the greatest. Have access to Imperial Skirmisher upgrade. I'm guessing it's just extra good skirmishers right here. Yeah. Conscription gives more building speed on units. Okay, so I build the units faster, okay. Dark Forest is hard to navigate and has wolves. Yeah, Vietnam doesn't sound that great on paper. Again, it's entirely possible any of these teams are awesome and I'm just an idiot. The Mayans are considered really good, right? I remember reading that they were really good. I think it's like their archers are just ridiculous. Starts with +1 villager, but -50 food. I mean, that's the cost of a villager, but starting with an extra villager does help you get your economy up and running a little faster. Resources last 15% longer. That sounds good. Archers cost less. That sounds good for spamming them. Obsidian arrows. Archers have extra damage against buildings by 6, which is a lot. El Dorado. Eagle warriors have +40 health. That's a lot, and walls cost less. Yeah. They seem like just hardcore archer spam. Vietnam has very good skirmishers. Units created 33% faster in castle stables and archer workshops. And okay, so like every unit producing building that has military produced them 33% faster. That is a lot faster. I'll give it that. Mongols recruited other steppe tribes, and there were some Middle East steppe tribes. The Mamluk dynasty of Egypt were humans who fled the Mongols. Interesting. Love Aztecs and their unique tech. Yeah, I remember Aztecs were good too, right? I know we're basically just talking at this point. They don't have Thumb Ring upgrade, which kind of sucks, because I remember Thumb Ring's good, right? Archers fire faster and with 100 accuracy. Yeah, Thumb Ring's an important upgrade for if you're going to use ranged units. I think the Slavs don't have Thumb Rings, do they? Let me check. Yeah, they don't have Thumb Rings, which really fucking sucks. I remember that was another thing I read that says, like, this is why Slavs aren't that good. Aztecs. Villagers carry +5. That's strong. Military units create 15% faster. Monks have extra hit points for each monastery technology. Start with 50 plus gold. Jaguar warriors, which are probably awesome. Skirmishers +1 attack and +1 range. That's nice. Range is always good. And +4 infantry attack for Garland Wars. Relics generate 33% more gold. Wonder what it is that makes them amazing, because I do often hear they're amazing. Is it Eagle Warriors? I think that might be a unique thing for them. I think it's a unique one for North Americans. Spanish? I never hear about them. Builders work faster. That's kind of cool, but again, usefulness varies. Unless it works on wonders, that might be good. Infantry and Wololo civilization? Aztec is pure infantry. Conquistadors, mounted hand cannoneer. That sounds fun. Missionary, mounted monk. Yep. Inquisition, monks convert faster. Yeah, Spanish actually sounds kind of fun. I think I might want to try the Spanish. They got thumb rings. They don't have crossbows, weirdly enough. So the archer line is a no-go because it's not going to get me very far. We've been reading up on some of these civilizations, learning what they're all about. They do get hand cannoneers in Imperial, but I might as well use the mounted ones, right? Supremacy is ridiculous. What's supremacy? Oh, here. Villagers better in combat. How much better in combat? Where would it say that? That'd be under castle, right? Castle. Supremacy. It doesn't tell me have exceptional combat abilities. That's it. That's useless. You're not even going to tell me the number on that? Weird. I'd like, if you gave me a breakdown of like, this is how much extra damage and this is how much extra health and stuff like that, then, you know. I'm guessing they could be really good at spamming though, because, you know, the villagers are really cheap. So someone said they wanted me to do Dark Forest. Map style? Location? Is it Black Forest? Yeah, there's nothing under D, so I'm guessing you meant Black Forest. Alright, I'll give it a try. It seems like a weird one. Spanish should have javelineers. That Catalonians were known for being good at that. That's top right of Spain, right? I remember, if I'm remembering the right ones, I think that they were having a movement to try and break away from the country recently. AoE Wiki. Once researched, it significantly enhances villager combat skills and durability by increasing their attack by +6, their armor by 2/2, and their hit points by 40. That sounds strong. Are you gonna play AI or fans? I don't know if I'll play against fans today, just because I feel like I need more practice, but I would like to play against fans at some point. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Just don't know about today. All right, I've been rambling long enough. I'm gonna get in another match. Let me just go refresh the page to see if I can talk about the secret project yet. And it is not up yet. Okay. All right, let's play more. Who do I want to play as? Who looked interesting? I mean, the Spanish looked pretty interesting, right? Builders work faster. Blacksmith upgrades don't cost gold. That sounds good. Are Spanish considered very strong, out of curiosity? Gunpowder units fire faster. They definitely sound like they don't get good until Castle Age and Imperial Age. Trade units generate more money. That's not the most useful in the world, considering, as the chat was saying earlier, that's only team games, because you gotta trade it with an ally. You know what? I could always go with the classic and go Huns. Be Ethiopia? What's Ethiopia like? Archers fire faster. That's good. Receive a bunch of gold when golden food when going to next age, so a bit of a rebate. Pikemen and halberdier upgrades for free, so that's anti-cavalry. Chotel warrior infantry. Royal heirs, Chotel warriors are created nearly instantly. Interesting. Siege workshop units, blast radius increased, and tower and outposts +3 line of sight. That's a weird bonus. They need gold very bad. What, Spain or Ethiopia? Probably Spain. Because Spain sounds like it's got expensive shit. What about the Goths? Infantry costs are way down starting in feudal. Villagers do extra damage against wild boars. Hunters carry more weight. Weird. Infantry does extra damage against buildings. This seems like a Russian team. Huskarls, yeah. Anarchy. That seems like hardcore infantry. Fuck it, that actually sounds kind of fun. Alright. Let's go Goths. We're going Goth, guys. On this weird-ass map. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if I completely bomb it. Oh. God, that is so abrupt. Alright. Okay, there is the stone. Goth versus Aztec, is that what it said? I didn't even notice, I'm dumb. Aztecs are infantry as well, aren't they? Oh, right, I need to immediately get a house. I forgot about that. There's our berry bushes, that's good. Don't, apparently we only get wooden walls, good to know. Kill the turkeys. No, fuck the turkeys. God. No, that's how the first American got executed, remember? He was a turkey fucker. All right, there we go. Gonna have him run over there. Hopefully there's more gold like up here or something, actually. Let's just check. No, we should probably go a little bit heavier into food early on, shouldn't we? So we gotta figure out where these little footpaths are. There we go, there is a good thing of gold. Don't understand my pain. Yeah, I'm a goth now. They don't get good defensive, but their infantry rush is insane late game. Well, they do get those discounts and everything, so I'd imagine it's pretty strong. Alright, let's just, like, do that and see where they go. Alright, drop that off, and let's get a mill up here. Preemptively, for the sake of keeping our food going. And I probably want a barracks pretty early. I get the feeling I'm not gonna be near anyone. Pro tip, holding shift while right-clicking can make your units go multiple places at once, as long as you shift-click. Yeah, that doesn't work. I just tried it. Watch. Like, every RTS but this has it. I'm gonna hold shift, that, and that. Just doesn't work. Like, every other RTS on Earth has it, but this one, it's super frustrating. One of the most annoying things to me is that when I want to build a building, I can't just shift click and tell them to go back to resources after. You wish Poland was the game ahead of Winged Hussars. This game takes place way too early for Winged Hussars, unless it was like Imperial Age. And even then, that would be too early. Winged Hussars were like 1600s. Edby's beard seems like a person's who would be in a metal band. I did used to get that a lot in high school. The whole, you look like you're in a metal band thing. Many disagreement with the game. Realism is that the gold mines aren't particularly plentiful, but most money was gained through trade and taxation. I mean, I don't think realism is supposed to be the strong point in the first place. Apparently there's a relic right there. Doesn't say what it... Oh, right, because they just generate gold in this game, don't they? It's Age of Mythology that they had other shit. When they give you bonuses as well. Oop, not mining camp. I'm dumb. We need a lumber camp up here. Oh, did I see an enemy? Hey, we figured out where the enemy is. Apparently there's just basically a straightaway to them. Alright, I'm just gonna get a barracks early. That'll count as one of my Dark Age buildings. Shift-click works is just really buggy. Yeah, I've literally not had it work once, so it must be super fucking buggy. There. I've shift-clicked over there. Let's just see if they even do it. Game makes me want to play AoE again. I tell you, AoE 3. I love this game, but AoE 3, it's so underrated. So the AI seems to like to start farming a lot earlier than I do. And I wonder if there's something I should be doing more. It's just, why spend the wood early game on farming when you could just get the natural stuff around you and spend that wood on housing to keep, you know, building more people? I don't understand that decision. It's entirely possible there's a reason that I don't understand for it, but it seems weird to me. I'm queuing up way too many villagers. I'm stupid. Let's queue up a few militia so that we've got something. After shift clicking on your final location, watch your scout walk all of the places you clicked on. Try it. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I was reading your comment and just lost my scout. Fuck. That's my fault, not yours, by the way, if anyone misinterprets that. It's my fault for being an idiot, not your fault for giving me helpful advice. Right, so let me just double read that now that I have a moment anyway. After shift clicking, you right-click on your final location and watch the scout to walk to all the places you clicked on. That's so stupid. Why did they do that? Why wouldn't they just fix that? That's barely functional. Not a single other RTS on Earth works that way. Why would they do that? They patch this game like every month. Alright, I should probably stop making villagers to build up the food. It's just frustrating not constantly making villagers. But I gotta get the timing of it down. It's just like in AoE 3, you know. You have your exact villager number of when you want to try and age up, and I tend to overcommit. In AoE 3, I'm a 14 vil Russia player. You did it just a few moments ago. If I did it by accident then, because, like, as I showed you, I right-clicked around, I let him finish his movement, and then he just sat there. Alright, we're gonna run out soon. So it's a good thing that we have way too much wood once again, because I've once again overcommitted on wood. So let's get a couple farms going. Alright, we do need to get gold going, though. I'm just gonna try and build up the food. Let's take some people off that, because we've really overcommit on this. It's E? Okay, E is a mining camp. Get some gold. You already come back, so we'll do that as well. Why are you farming near your mill? Because it's a drop-off point. I know that I may as well be doing it near the town center because it's easier for them to run in for safety, but it's a habit. So I gotta work on fixing that just for the sake of safety. Not that the AI seems to take advantage of that very well, but you know. The AI doesn't seem to be the smartest about realizing that my dudes are far away. Then again, they're still in range of the thing, so it doesn't really matter. Mining camp done, because we do have gold going, although we'll definitely need to speed that up. We almost have enough food. Apparently I just found some turkeys. Don't know where, considering all my units are in my base, but okay. Oh, come on. Can someone manually just... Oh, God, they're doing nothing. Oh, hey, turkeys. Can you guys, like, kill those turkeys? There, I'm aging up. They've already advanced. The enemy just stole your turkeys. Oh, I got him back. Ottomans are China and Age of Empires 3. I love Janissaries, and I find that armies, while preventing rushing, going competitive. The Ottomans are considered the second best team in Age of Empires 3, with the best one being the Iroquois, mostly due to their insanely cheap rushes. They have such crazy, inexpensive, and powerful rushing units early on. It's just unbelievable. Let's talk of food and turkeys making you hungry. Don't blame you. Alright, we're gonna get more farming around the base too. Alright, trying to get the food up and running. Let's get some more militia going as well, since infantry is our jam. I'll probably want a small cavalry force alongside them to help with archers, because they're gonna spam archers at us. It's just... They're going to spam archers. There's no way they're not going to, with how much infantry we're gonna have. Go. Need more houses. Okay. Yep, that's something I gotta get used to again, is building the houses constantly. Hate that I can't keep multiple houses. That's really annoying. I mean, I may as well just go attack them, right? I don't really know why I wouldn't just attack them right now. I do need more gold, though. So we'll do that. There we go. All right, let's go do some damage. We're just gonna Q move over here and see what happens. And we will need some spearmen because they're probably gonna smarten up pretty quick and get like cavalry archers and stuff. So we'll need something to take care of that. Do I have any recommendations in the chat of what I should do as a counter to that? Like, should I be getting skirmishers with my dudes, maybe? Maybe just a bunch of infantry and some skirmishers with them? You think that might work? All right, let's get the horse collar early, because last thing I want is these farms running out super fast and wasting all of our wood. I should probably get the double bit axe. At the same time, I really don't want to slow down on military production right now. Did these boars just not want to fight me? Alright, that's cool. Whatever. Alright, let's mess with their economy a little bit. Are they getting gold up here? They are getting gold up here. Alright, let's get between us and their base, and then move. There we go. So these dudes are still militia, right? Yeah, okay, so I actually do need to upgrade these guys to men-at-arms soon. Because I'm just clubbing them right now, and it's pretty funny. Alright, their base would kick my ass, so I can't afford to go in on that. This game reminds me of Age of Empires 2. I wonder why! For anyone who doesn't know, that's a meme in our chat because of Malaria. It's saying that every game ever reminds her of Age of Empires 2. Alright, we're doing fine over here. There we go, we just switched up to men-at-arms. So our militia is much stronger. Wow, their attack move is dumb. They're not good at it. Whew, that is rough. Alright, villager creation is still going. Let's line of sight. Yeah, that's dirt cheap to get. Man, Slavs getting that for free is really... They're Russian to Castle Age. Okay. Maybe they're just way better in Castle Age? They're Aztecs, right? Why aren't they fighting me? No, they're Celts. Okay. I don't know who told me they were Aztecs in the chat. We're against Celts, who I'd also imagine would not need to be in Castle Age to be good. They'd probably be best in Feudal, but whatever. Are they not going to do anything about this? I've got bonus damage with infantry against buildings, don't I? Just a little bit, as the Goths. I may as well just go in and attack and see what I can do. But let's go ahead and get a barracks so we can start getting some arrow defense. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to be able to handle that. Not until I got some padded armor or something. Oof, that's rough. Yep. That's a no-go. We can hang back a little bit. And just be ready to harass. Celts, Aztecs, same thing. Did I just fucking accidentally start doing the wrong thing there? I wanted a mining camp over here. We got that done. Right, I want... Yeah, armor for infantry. I'm probably piling on the gold way too much. Not enough wood. Yeah, that's what we need to work on right now. And I probably should get more barracks while I'm at it. Not enough food. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, we can't speed up the food we're getting from farming, unfortunately. What are you building? University? Yeah, that's not happening. Fuck your education. Smash guest icons. Yeah, only my Twitter one is. That's the only one. That's the only one I was supposed to change. I should probably get the wheelbarrow upgrade. I get the feeling that that's probably one of those ones that you really need. I like just making them talk, it's fun. They built the university, but it's on fire, so... Alright, let's get that damage upgrade. Should we just be aiming to age up again? Not seeing why not here. What was that sound effect? Was that a conversion? They totally converted one of my units just now. Fucking Willow. Like how we're basically just a bunch of men-at-arms. Just get such a discount on it. Why not, you know? Yeah, I need to up my wood gathering game. Someone's literally in the unit right above me, like, building furniture or something. Because I can just hear, like, a hammer. Oh, that's annoying. Are you just building another university? God damn it. You, stop converting me. God. Are they not even building military? They're just building monks? Get away from me. God, they're doing 2 of them now. Losing so many resources to that. I'm not gonna be able to do anything until I have more stuff here. Alright, I really do need to age up. I do not have the food for that, of course I don't. I need a market. Because I just need another Dark Age building. Or, feudal, rather. Farm exhausted, great. Not enough wood, of course. I'm doing terrible. I do really good in the very beginning, and then I completely fall apart. They're probably gonna make a huge comeback. Because the thing is, I can't hit their base right now. I would be slaughtered, because they're arrows. But I keep messing with their economy bit by bit here, because it's just a smart idea. And they're picking me off one by converting my units. They have such a good range. Alright, get you on gathering wood, because we need more. Not enough food? We're close to it. Should I just... No, I really do need to age up. Alright. God damn. They really killed me when it came to aging up. So close to having enough. There we go. Okay, we're aging up. Man, maybe I should be aging up way faster. Because it seems like the AI really prioritizes going to the 3rd age quickly. So maybe I'm making a big mistake by not going to 3rd age quickly enough. I don't know. See, they're probably just building archers now, and I'm gonna get my ass kicked. And I'm not entirely sure what I should be doing about that. Archery range, I guess? I've got the wood for it right now, so... Hopefully nip that problem in the bud, but I get the feeling I just made things a lot harder on myself by not getting this sooner. It's just, you know, infantry race, so obviously I should have a lot. That's why you build skirmishers? Well, they're not using anything on me that I need skirmishers for. The problem is I can't advance because I don't have the kind of arrow defense and health I need to advance and take out the actual city center. So I just kind of have them relatively contained in an area. Alright, we got skirmishers going. Collect more wood. Wood's actually a big problem right now. Did we get that double bit axe? No? Let's get it now. And I need some more mills. Use battering rams? Yeah. We're not castle age, but we're about to be. Just grab one of these people who's been there forever. And we're just gonna go ahead and build a siege workshop up here. Okay, we do have things happening now. Oh, I forgot to set up the waypoint. That was stupid of me. And we need housing. So let's go ahead and just get more of that. Go! Alright. 2 battering rams, you think that might be enough? Need more houses. Yeah, that is a problem. And university would probably be a good idea, because I think that's where you get your upgrades for siege. There we go. Siege units use pop cap. Why would the siege units not use pop cap? Doesn't every unit use pop cap? Okay, so we have a few skirmishers. Obviously not as many as I'd like, but, you know. Not enough wood. How much do I need? Ooh, that's expensive. We do need it, though. Alright, we're not moving in until we have the battering rams. Playing it safe. They're already Imperial Age. I don't know why they're not attacking. It seems really weird to me that they just don't want to fight right now. Like, they're not attacking me at all, and I have units right outside their range, and they know it. To the walls, blah, blah, blah. Great, that has nothing that helps me with what I want. Alright. You, give me more housing, because PopCap is seriously an issue. I got too relaxed on that again. Alright. Moving the battering ram. Are you converting to my battering ram? Can he do that? He better not be able to do that. Okay, he converted a different unit. Alright, I'm just gonna have my units nearby to protect the battering ram. That seems like a wise choice. Actually, no. Just upgrade all these to long swordsmen. So that all of my infantry here is strong, considering it's what I have. Oh god, I can't even queue up attacks? Jesus. Alright. Ooh, their siege units are gonna be a bitch. Oh, that is slaughtering me. I'm not fast enough to deal with that. Alright, moving to elite skirmishers. Don't know if it's gonna do a whole lot of good for me, but, you know, it's something. Let's try and burn this down. Get more battering rams going, because we're gonna need more than just one, considering that battering ram just died. We did a lot of damage, though. I just really don't want them building these ballistas, because they kick my ass. So we're just gonna finish that off real quick. We're losing a lot of units in the process, but if we need it, we need it. There we go. Did they have another one down there? Probably. Okay. We gotta pull out of this fight. They're just gonna build more. Yeah, I'm gonna lose all those. Damn. Ooh, this is rough. Is this an archer attack? Infantry, fighters, garrisons inside. Are siege towers good? Should I be building siege towers? I wouldn't mind a couple catapults, to be honest. Random scouting ballista. They pick the weirdest units to scout with. I don't get it. Whoa, that sucks. Alright, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about that scouting guy. Keep the food coming in. Oops, I don't want archers. I want skirmishers. Alright, let's keep pressing this because they don't seem to have much military anyway. So let's just move in the battering rams. You know what? Garrison while you're at it. Keep yourself protected until we hit the wall. You know what? Their pathfinding is too dumb to find their way in, so we're just gonna keep walking. There we go. Blacksmith monastery. Roll towards that. Battering rams are really good. I'm happy that I was given that advice about battering rams. They do seem like a really good investment. All right, well we've got their infantry fleeing. I keep trying to A move and then I remember it's tab in this game. So weird. Alright, I'm doing better on this match, but I feel like it's because the AI is dumber on this match. Like, the AI difficulty is the same, but they're making really stupid decisions. So I feel like it's... I don't feel like I've improved, I just feel like the AI is more of an idiot. No, don't attack the farms. Market, no, I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really care about burning any of those down as a high priority. Might as well check up here to see if there's more stuff to be worried about. Can't you rebind any of the huggies? I believe you can rebind most of them. Not enough food to upgrade right now. How much do we need? 1,000? Okay, we'll try and get to that. Being attacked. Where? Probably just some random villager punched back. Yeah, they don't seem to really have anything unless they're building off over here or something. I'll just wait till I get spies for that. Till then, I'll just knock out their population limit so that if they are rebuilding, then they're hampered. Whoa, that was weird. It thought I was mash-clicking 1. That was very strange. Oh, if you hold down 1, it just freaks out. That's fun. Weird. Alright. Might as well just keep upgrading my attack power then. We can age up soon. Is that a moving tent? No, it's a battering ram, but I can understand how it looks like that. They must have another base just off screen over here, or maybe over here. Because they're not trying to rebuild anything in here, which tells me that they have another town center. All right, let's just explore around a little bit. We got this up here. Might as well just knock it out. Alright, casting is done. Nice. We almost have the resources to age up. Just made it so my men-at-arms do more damage. The Goths are fun. I think they're a fun team. I like them. We're just gonna attack move over there and kill some villagers on the way. Slow down what little economy they have. Really? They still have a ballista. At least we have some range attacks now, not that they're doing a whole lot to that. Alright, Alright, let's just get chainmail. Actually, no. That costs food for some reason, so... age up. There we go. Whew, hunting down those ballistas. They must have a siege workshop somewhere. Yeah, I do kind of love RTSs sometimes. Battering ram a farm that there's no way you could hit with your battering ram, and then it sets on fire. Okay, they're definitely producing something down here. Okay, they're trying to rebuild a little now. Just mass up and keep going south, because they're clearly coming from the south. Still just aging up. Yeah, get some more armor for our dudes. Here we go. This is what I was clearly looking for. Is tab just not working? Tab, I swear tab just doesn't work sometimes. It's really weird. I don't know if I've gone insane or if the game has. Maybe I was hitting caps lock or something. I'm not used to having to hit tab very often in games. Let's, my mill. Queue up a few more farms. Okay, that's already done, so. Go over there. This is where, it's still where I think their base is. Chainmail's done. Might as well get arson. Yeah, so my infantry does more building damage. I should have done that a while ago, to be honest. I wish they wouldn't target farms. It's such low priority. Right, I'm just gonna tell them to move over there, and I'll just keep an eye on the minimap. Oh, right, the minimap doesn't show where the Fog of War starts and ends in this game. It's really awful. They've got a battering ram for some reason. I don't know why they bother with that. It's really not what they need right now. You know what? Stay over there. We'll do fine. Oh, we need a castle now, don't we? Yeah, we need a castle up here. Because that's where I get our spies. Okay, they do have stuff built up here. I'm just gonna tab move over there. Let them do their thing. Okay, we are Imperial Age. Sweet. Alright. Oh yeah, they got a whole base up here. I don't even care. They converted a guy, whatever. Just get over here, get my army over here. Whew, that pathfinding. Come on, guys, you can do it. Apparently I can't get the final upgrade for attack on with these dudes. Or with defense, rather, with armor. Can't get the Imperial Skirmishers, it's a shame. Did they destroy my siege workshop? They did, apparently. Interesting that they knew to go for that. So we do have arson bonus now, which is pretty good. And a lot of damage bonuses in general, so we're actually hitting pretty hard. I want to upgrade to two-handed swordsman when we have the money. Not that I have many swordsmen left. Game reminds you of Crisis? What about this game reminds you of Crisis? Isn't that like an FPS? Isn't that like a futuristic FPS? Alright, they have a barracks. I'll set my battering rams on the barracks. And the infantry can go after the monastery. Made a meme? Oh. You're not allowed to meme. I didn't instantly get your meme, which means your joke's bad and I'm not stupid. Alright, more farm food producing stuff. Alright, the battering ram's going fine, except for how one's clearly aiming at the wrong thing. I like how two-handed swordsman is somehow an upgrade over having a sword and a shield. I would consider a sword and a shield to be a lot more effective. What were they building over there? It's probably like a fucking siege workshop again. I'm gonna go over there and check. Let these things do their thing. Yeah, this game is basically Mortal Kombat and Wonder Woman put together. I can't see the difference. Oh god. Yeah, just get spies. It's 3,000? Really? They must have a lot left. Are you kidding me? Oh god, they're just like fucking it's like Dawn of War 1 with Eldar players who start using like where they just play the game of Hunt the Webway Gate at the end when they know they're doomed. Worst thing ever is hunt the invisible Webway Gate all the way around the map. I love Dawn of War 1, but holy shit, it had some annoying stuff in it. Alright, I really don't need to get more resources, but whatever. I may as well. I didn't even bother with my unique unit, did I? What do I have again? Huskarls? Substantial pierce armor. Virtually immune to archer fire. That sounds really good. Maybe I should have rushed Castle Age and really, like, rushed out Huskarls, because that sounds like it's, I could have just used them instead of Siege. What do I need for champions? A lot more food. Okay. Random monastery that they just built over here. What am I... These dudes, they're just not even fighting anymore? Okay. Mortal woman, the most generic woman you can think of. Her only defining characteristic is that she is, in fact, human. Sounds like a really boring protagonist. It's like all of the 50 people that I think are Channing Tatum or whatever his name is. All 50 actors that I think are Channing Tatum. Your defining characteristic is you're a guy who's tall and handsome. Ooh, I don't see the appeal. Tall and handsome doesn't mean interesting. It means exists. Exists and is above the average line for being handsome. I don't get how that gets you leading roles and stuff. Maybe that's overly cruel. I'm sure some of those people are good actors. I'm not assuming that you're a bad actor if you're handsome. That just doesn't make any sense. But like, there's a lot of real generic-looking dudes who are famous actors nowadays. I'm just not getting it. Guess they just need to fill that role of generic guy, you know? I mean, to be fair, the exact same criticism is leviable on actresses for the exact same amount of time. There are plenty of people who get roles entirely off being bland, attractive person for either gender. Ooh, man, my neck's rough today. Why are they not giving up? Is it because they have one barracks out in the middle of nowhere? They really think that that's gonna secure victory for them? Go kill that. I don't think they even have the resources to get a unit to fight back with. They've got nowhere to get food, so I think they're just resource starved. So I'm taking out their markets, so they're not gonna trade wood for food to try and come back from this. Is the secret project up yet? Let me check. Is the secret project up yet? Come on. It is not. But we checked. It'll be up today, apparently. When the YouTube video goes up, it'll already have been out. I'm gonna be mad, though, if it doesn't go up today. And the person who told me, hey, it goes up Saturday on this date, and he gave me literally, like, the date. I swear to God, if they finish building that. I'm sending my infantry down there early to deal with it. I don't want them building that. Trying to destroy some of their resource drop-off points. See, this is the thing that I really, really, really hate about this game. One of the other things that they could patch so easily, and they don't, make it so the AI gives up at a sane point. Make it so they offer surrender when there's no possible way they could come back and win. Age of Empires 3 had that. This game gets patched, whereas fucking Age of Empires 3 doesn't get patched anymore. Why don't they patch this to make it so they give up at a sane point when there's no way they could come back? They can do it, they just don't, and I don't get why. I can't think of any feasible reason why they wouldn't. Is someone getting attacked by an animal? I think so. Is there an idle military button? I don't think there is an idle military button in this game. MDB, you're a liar. You said it would go up today 2 hours ago. I didn't say it would go up 2 hours ago. I said it would go up today. And 2 hours ago is when I said, when I first announced I'd be going up today. Actually, I first announced it days ago. But I never said it was going to go up 2 hours ago. I just said it was going up today. Something to do with licensing of AoE 3? I don't know. It couldn't possibly. They're both owned by Microsoft. Finally! Oh my god. I think in this game they don't give up until they have absolutely no unit producing buildings, even if the unit producing buildings don't have the resources to function and they can't get the resources. It's insane. Yeah, they'll put up at 11:59 p.m. Oh. Do you know what time zone they're in? Pretty sure they're Pacific. So, like 3 hours behind me. Because I think they're based out of California, but I could be wrong. Alright. That was another victory. Yeah, I did say... No, I didn't say I know it's going up in the next 5 hours. I said I think. Well, I annihilated them for stone collected. I don't think they gave much of a shit about stone. I don't really know why they decided to put, like, one guy in stone for 1 minute, but okay. Relic gold? Yeah, I didn't bother with a relic. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of, Survive to finish? Yes. No, they didn't. They died. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on, strategy on this one. See what people think are good timings and everything. I need you to be more Pacific about these times. Nah. Puns. Alright. I'm just double checking. Is the thing up yet? Please? No, of course it's not up yet. I don't know if I've been live. 2.5 hours. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream now. Usually my streams are about 2 hours anyway, but I want to start making them a bit longer because I'm trying to stream every Saturday and Sunday from now on, which is nice. With extra ones if you guys meet the TAD goals. Support me on TAD, by the way. That Wednesday's stream we did was entirely thanks to you guys supporting me on TAD, passing the $25 threshold, which is pretty awesome. I was gonna do it Tuesday like I announced in the schedule, but I pulled something in my upper back really bad that day, and I couldn't breathe in fully for a day, so it really sucked having to talk a whole bunch that day. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing a playthrough of the campaign of this game to on the YouTube channel. That'll start going up after Resident Evil's done. And I can tell you guys now that the Resident Evil 6 playthrough and the River City Ransom playthrough finish in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks starting from like Monday. It's gonna be like 2.5 weeks for River City Ransom, and I think exactly 2 weeks for Resident Evil. So yeah, in 3 weeks, there'll be 2 new playthroughs starting up for that, or maybe like bringing back an old one and going with a new one, who knows. I'm still working on exactly what it is, but likely the 3-a-week slot that used to be Resident Evil 6 is going to be the campaign of Age of Empires 2 HD Edition. Which campaign? Presumably I'm going to do all of them. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I think that, I think we're good to go. What difficulty you're playing on? I was just playing on standard. I'm getting back into the game. Thank you everybody for supporting me on TAD. Thank you everybody for watching this. If you want to see the playlist to related games, I guess this will go under the casual game playlist. Then it'll be in the description on YouTube. You can also find the Smashcast TV link where you can come watch live next time, hang out in the chat. What about Hearts of Iron 4? It's whenever Elder Hill and I are free at the same time. We've been trying to get together for forever, but something usually comes up, or we forget because we're awful. So, thank you everybody for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.